Alright, that's kind of dumb. There is this talk, but I want to see what these guys are doing. These guys look like...
What in the hells was that?
Whoa, what's happening?
Never felt an earthquake.
Oh, one of the
in Baldur's Gate
earthquakes.
before.
Okay, let's just move on.
Front page material.
Oh my goodness,
He's only a boy.
a big old robot.
Sir,
Oh, you see that detail?
We'd be safe in the gate.
Alright, alright. Frames dropped here for a second, but that's okay.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
Whoa, do you see that hammer she's using? I have urgent business in the
Do
city.
you have the means to support yourself?
Well met,
Oh, say Clara.
citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
What in the hells is that
I
thing?
am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate.
These
in
robots
the
are
name
cool.
of Lord Enver Gortash.
Do as she says, okay.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know,
Paying attention.
buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Even the sound effect, like I
The
feel like I
scrying
feel it.
eyes
That's
have
cool.
borne witness to your actions, and they reveal no violations.
Your record is clean, citizen. Keep it that way, and enjoy your visit to Baldur's Gate.
That would
The
be
watch has
really
spoken.
creepy. That's kind of what they're trying to
You
do.
may pass.
That's kind of what they're doing in China with their drones, right?
Sir, you need to stay clear.
There's a lot of buildings and stuff I could go to, a lot of stores.
We can get in Rose Crossing.
You know what? Let's just make our way through the town. We'll just make our way through the
Every substance
town.
has been tried and tested by yours truly.
This reminds me of Oblivion in this area, though. Look at all the
What does
ships.
it feel like?
Oh, Shadowheart, why are you steaming?
In a word, sir,
Orin's little display was just intended to rattle us. We mustn't let her succeed.
You had a bunch of darkness
We
around you. Are
stay
you
alert
okay?
all the same.
no less than 2 mages and a bunch of glory.
Look at those. There's some of the boats are glitching together, though. There's too many out there. They're getting fixed up. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh, and all these little houses of the townspeople in that world, and then like there's some fire. Oh my goodness, this is their armies and stuff that they have here. I wish I could zoom out way further. I know my characters want to level up, but just bear with me on that. I don't really care to level them up yet. Earthquakes!
What's going on?
These earthquakes are kind of cool. It's so nice to be in a city, though. I've said that so many times.
There's something happening to it.
Let's just see. I'm gonna have my characters go the direction that I think will take them to it.
Pleasure house?
Welcome to Charis's caress.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, hey, hey! Didn't have ears. I had wings instead.
Another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
I'm just here to have a drink.
Well, you won't get a sip for free. I insist you work. Propose a toast, and if it's worth drinking to, that is what we shall do.
Performance to adventure. I'll toast when you actually figure the mystery. To lazy conclusions and even lazier detectives.
Sad cliche, but I've drunk to worse. To adventure, and all the dull investigation work it leaves in its wake.
I hate that thing. I despise
now
it.
scram. I'm about to become terrible company.
I think we need to find the place kind of out of here. Whoops. I think I think he's out across that way, but let's just look over here. Okay. Whoa. Oh, they're in here.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have
Raphael
it,
again.
and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear
His
of it.
ear.
Find me below.
What
in the
happened to
tap
this
room
guy? He's
once
real.
you're
I was
loosed
too busy looking
from
at the
his
scars on his
claws.
face to notice his ear was bitten off. I was here to talk to the other guy, though.
I'm glad you
okay.
came. Not to my door. Not yet. But to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Alright. Okay, well, you snapped your fingers and nothing happened.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole with a click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid
Kinda cool,
can't
though.
hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Trust the Illithid more than I can trust you.
Oh, come. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me, and at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
The Astral Prism?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Me, he's dangerous.
To Illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
The evidence I've seen suggests Orpheus is my enemy and the Emperor's my ally.
If I'd realized
I mean, that's
you
kinda
were
true.
so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing
And yet you
more than a
didn't.
beast
That's
of
why
burden.
you
One that will
are a liar.
transport it to the Elder Brain.
Worth taking a risk. How do I free Orpheus?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince
Is it that hammer
Orpheus
that one person
is
was
held
using?
securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Perfect. Give it to me.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
There it is. Of course.
What are you hoping to get out of this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get a hold of this crown.
I have craved it ever since
I'm
the
not tempted at all,
Archwizard
though.
Carsus created it long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
That's the dumbest story I've
Zara
ever heard.
wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
I think you'd make a fantastic Archdevil Supreme.
You're too kind. And extremely insightful.
Too bad I'm going to tell you
With the
no.
crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
Why haven't you got hold of the crown already?
It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
It must be really annoying that some mortals managed to steal a crown that you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and
I
you
really
will,
like
because
listening
you
to this
must,
story. This is actually kind of cool with the cool like
will be
building we're in. This
yours
is such
for
a
the
nice
taking.
vibe.
And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
I can't wait because I was hyping this guy up the whole time, saying, "Oh, I could help you. You'd be fantastic for the job." Well, I'll control the crown for myself once I have the nether stones. No.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
It's like an infinity stone. I was right when I said that before. No deal, sorry.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long.
I like being able to tell him no.
If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Speak to Voss? Okay, Voss went back the other way. Let's get out of here then.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you.
Oh, the Emperor.
Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course. I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them.
I like telling this guy the truth, I don't mind. He offered me means to free Orpheus in exchange for the crown on top of the brain.
Tell me, you turned him down.
I don't see how this is any of your business.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection,
I don't like how he says
cannot
without
defeat
me.
the Baldur.
Remember me.
You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
It will when you've met the drought.
I'm teamed with the Mind Flayer. I don't care if the Mind Flayer ends up being bad. That's just my decision. Well, I want to destroy the crown. I'm not going to give the Mind Flayer the crown if that comes to it. We're going to kill the brain and everything like that, but yeah. Why did it stop me right here? Oh. I want to ask this guy
Tell
what
me you took the
happened to him.
devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I'm not interested in pacting with devils, Voss. No, I'll find another way to liberate Orpheus. I'll just say that.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son. And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our
So what I kind of want to do is kill the Elder Brain, destroy the crown, and then free Orpheus and kind of have a happy ending for everyone if
When you have
possible.
the hammer in hand.
Any idea where Raphael might keep the hammer?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guards attacked. Won't they attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
It kind of makes me want to save him, because if
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain.
Okay, Mr.
Focus
Squidman.
your mind there.
He didn't like how I was saying that. He's making him sound like a nice guy, like he might be a little bit angry, a little bit spadanky, but he still sees reason in the end. That's actually kind of cool. So you know what? Oh, whoops. I'm going to call it a day here. It looks like we reached Baldur's Gate, and this might be the gate right up here. We had some nice story time. The circus was awesome, and the story time was awesome as well. I actually really enjoyed playing this game today. Like, in that dark area, I was kind of not really liking any of the stuff that was happening here. This area, I really like everything that's happening. This has actually been really fun. But anyways, I'm gonna call it a day here because I don't want to really film over like 2 to 3 hours anymore without like editing it. I kind of want to just do short stuff, edit it immediately. This game, we're finally to a really good part, and now I'm really enjoying the game. Like I'm having the most fun on this game since I've got it in this area. So like the game is just now starting to get super good. Now there was really good parts. I'm not trying to put it down, but that dark area was kind of like a low, depressing area. I didn't really like it. But now we're back to another really cool area, and I'm excited to continue. Anyways, I'm going to go for now. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and adios amigos.